Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, October 6, 2022. With the moon's move into your solar third house for a stay of over 2 days, it's a time of more movement, mental engagement, and variety. You're enjoying more clarity in your life, especially with longer-time goals, communications, and learning. It's a good time for writing, discussing, and guiding. Connecting with friends or siblings can be significant and pleasant. At the same time, you have something especially valuable to learn or resolve today. It's easier to let go of personal agendas and minor differences in views. It's a time to plant a seed that has a good chance of working out down the road. You tend to be popular today, even when you are focused on your own goals. Life might not be entirely back in the fast lane, but at least it's moving forward. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger, is now awake in your solar 10th house of achievement. While you'll certainly see things proceeding around your career, it's a fantastic moment to understand what role you want love to be seen as a part of your public recognition. People will judge you together and know you together, so how do you present yourself to the world regarding your relationships? Do you show them off? Or do you hide them away? Consider these factors now. Speak up and stand out. You have some incredible insights to share with your coworkers once the moon enters zany Aquarius today. Luna is encouraging you to share your atypical thoughts and unique opinions. Not everyone will get where you are coming from during this oddball lunation. But the right people will see your perspective, especially if they see the potential in your insights that could innovate the future of your work. Aside from this, the moon may allude to taking a literal road less traveled to and from work. Experiment with your commute if you want. The moon's departure from your income sector yesterday has left you with more than just a sharp nose for money. In Pluto's final days in retrograde motion here, this leaves you with a download of information from across the income, work, and career fronts to unpack, with clues on how to make the most of the doors still open to the past and second chances. Patience is a virtue, but you don't need a lecture on patience per se. Instead, I would caution you to think before you act, or something more along those lines. You may not always be entirely on the mark with things, but you tend to go ahead anyway because you like action. You prefer to be doing something. To cultivate an almost kinetic patience within your body, try endurance sports such as running, swimming, or even power yoga. Pacing yourself will help with your aim. This day will be one of union or collaboration. Professionally, this will be the moment to sign a contract or get involved in a new project or participate on a team effort. But watch out, this doesn't mean going with the flow this time, but rather being active and making decisions. You and you alone will know where to go, how and with whom. Thanks to the moon's departure from your income sector yesterday, your nose for money is sharp and you are emotionally and intuitively engaged as Pluto moves into his final days in retrograde motion here. With Mercury now in his early days in direct motion in your career sector and Pluto turning direct over the weekend, the tide is turning but the doors are still open to the past, second chances and untapped income potential. Meanwhile, the moon has not only returned to your communications sector but is helping to bring things together across the communication, friendship, and relationship fronts. As the moon makes its monthly visit to your communications sector, it forms a friendly aspect to both the Sun and Venus, the planet of love today. This last visit while Saturn is in retrograde motion here and as it also draws closer to a friendly aspect to Mars in your relationship sector tomorrow, has the additional support needed to give the past and unsaid words a voice. Our eyes in the sky. There is a strong, passionate feeling of fate through this whole day. The moon in Aquarius anchors and gives life to our desires when it connects with Jupiter and Venus. We could experience a magnetic connection when it comes to romance, which could make us fall in love at first sight or want to deepen current connections. This can be on an individual level as well as out in the world at large. Also expect some intense news to be revealed that could rock your world. The planets aren't playing around here. This could mean that you see your future unfolding before your very eyes. You know that you're making the right moves for yourself, and this is going to add significantly your internal evolution. Expect to hear a lot of stories in general. It's not good if anyone is being manipulative on any level, so pay careful attention to your dealings with certain governmental and financial institutions. Make sure your money transactions are on the up and up during these transits. If you have debts you need to pay off, make sure you set up a practical schedule for yourself to tackle this and other areas of your personal life as well. The tough part is that your career sector requires more attention now so that you can make your work sustainable, lucrative, and secure. Don't leave anything to chance now. Build what you want to see. You're likely to be in a much chattier frame of mind with activity in your house of personal expression and appearance. You may be thinking about changing the way you present yourself to the world. Assuming a professional demeanor means that you can get a new job, if you like, or move up at your current employer. Money and a key to the executive lavatory come with the new office. The focus is on relationships this week as the universe brings all kinds of people from your past back into your life. If they don't make a personal appearance, they could fill your thoughts. What have you learned since they were around? How have you changed or stayed the same? Aspects indicate that you may be thinking about more creative ways to earn money, perhaps by expanding a hobby. Finally, it's a great day to release karma and apologize to someone from your past. An ex or past life connection might even reach out to you as well. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon enters Aquarius, ending its void of course which began last night. Over the next 2 days, we are game to try new things. Freedom is our desire and contrarian instincts are amplified. We are less keen to be tied down to strict schedules or agendas. Under the Aquarius moon, we not only consider our own needs but the needs of humanity as a whole. Due to awareness of our interconnectedness, we are more willing to break from convention in support of our communities. In the morning, the moon sextiles Jupiter in Aries, starting the day off on an easygoing note. By approaching situations objectively, we stumble into good luck. New friendships prove fortuitous. Introductions with unusual people open doors. We may discover a teaching tool that enhances our technological or spiritual literacy. Community settings offer opportunities for engagement and education which uplifts our spirits.